Ultimately, our role is shifting from being purely operational to being more human centric, ensuring that the spaces we manage are not only functional, but also safe and supportive for those who use them.
Welcome to Connected FM, a podcast connecting you to the latest insights, tools, and resources to help you succeed in facility management. This podcast is brought to you by IFMA, the leading professional association for facility managers. If you are ready to grow your network and advance in your career, go to ifma.org to get started. Today, Lara Paemen, the Managing Director of IFMA EMEA, explores 5 key trends shaping the future of facility management in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. From sustainability to the rise of digital twins and technology integration, she delves into how these trends are influencing facility management practices across these different regions and highlights the importance of staying ahead. Now, let's get into it.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Connected FM, the podcast where we dive into the trends and challenges and innovations in facility management. I am Lara Paemen. I'm a Managing Director of IFMA EMEA, and today we're talking about some of the most important emerging trends in facility management across the EMEA region, and that's Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Now, as professionals in this field, you're already aware that facility management is evolving very fast. We're expected to wear many hats: energy manager, technology expert, sustainability champion, health and safety advocate, all while ensuring cost efficiency. But staying ahead of the trends is crucial to keep our facilities running smoothly and meeting the ever-increasing demands of our stakeholders. Now, in today's episode, we'll discuss the 5 key trends that are shaping the future of FM in the EMEA region, and that is sustainability and green facilities, the rise of digital twins and technology integration. Third one is prioritizing health and well-being in facility management. Hybrid work environments and flexible spaces is the fourth one. And then data-driven decision-making in facility management. Now, let's break down and explore how they're impacting us as facility managers. Let me start by sustainability and green facilities. As FM professionals, sustainability isn't just a buzzword anymore. It's at the heart of everything we do. We push for greener, more energy efficient buildings, and it's gaining serious momentum across the EMEA region. Whether it's driven by government regulations, organizational policies, or client demands, sustainability is reshaping how we operate facilities. Now let's start with Europe, where the European Green Deal is a major force. By 2050, the European Union wants to achieve net zero carbon emissions, which means we need to reduce energy consumption and emissions in the buildings we manage. And this is where energy efficient HVAC systems, LED lighting, and renewable energy sources come into play. For us as facility managers, that means finding the right balance between sustainability and operational efficiency. It's not just about reducing energy bills. There's a growing demand for achieving certifications like LEED and BREEAM to demonstrate green building practices. Now, in the Middle East, where extreme temperatures lead to high energy consumption, sustainable FM practices are crucial. Dubai, for instance, has mandated green building codes, and we're seeing huge projects like Saudi Arabia's Neom City that are setting a new standard for sustainability in the region. For FM professionals in this region, reducing energy consumption in cooling systems and optimizing water usage are key challenges we're solving. Africa is also seeing a shift towards greener buildings, with sustainability becoming a focus as businesses try to cut operational costs. In countries like South Africa, for example, companies are adopting solar energy and other renewable solutions to manage resource consumption. Sustainability isn't just about compliance, it's about future proofing our facilities. And as FM managers, we need to continuously assess how our buildings perform from an environmental standpoint, monitor energy consumption, and explore new ways to integrate sustainable technologies into our operations. Now let's go to the second trend. It's the rise of digital twins and technology integration. If you haven't encountered digital twins yet, you're going to hear a lot more about them soon. A digital twin is a real-time digital replica of your building or system, allowing you to monitor and optimize its performance virtually. Now, in practical terms, imagine being able to predict when a piece of equipment will fail months in advance, or having real-time data on occupancy levels, energy usage, or maintenance requirements all in one platform. For us, this means fewer surprises, less downtime, and a more proactive approach to maintenance. Europe is leading the way in adopting this technology. In Germany, the UK, and the Nordics, we're seeing digital twins being used to optimize complex facilities like hospitals, airports, and even entire smart cities. This isn't just about convenience, it's about cost savings and improving the longevity of the assets we manage. In the Middle East, with large-scale projects like the upcoming smart cities in Saudi Arabia and the UAE, digital twins are being integrated from the planning phase. Managing these futuristic projects means we'll need to understand how to use technology to enhance efficiency and sustainability. Now let's talk about Africa, where the story is a little bit more complicated. While there is a huge potential for digital twin technology and other smart solutions, infrastructure challenges can hold back their full implementation. Stable Wi-Fi, reliable electricity, and affordable internet access, things we may take for granted in Europe or the Middle East, they're not always a given across the African continent. In some regions, power outages are frequent, and internet connectivity can be patchy. This makes it difficult for facility managers to rely on always-on, data-driven systems. Now, despite these challenges, we're seeing promising innovations in Africa. Where resources allow, technology integration is becoming a key focus, especially in rapidly growing urban areas like Nairobi, Lagos, and Johannesburg. However, FM professionals here often need to work within the constraints of unreliable infrastructure, which means balancing the benefits of cutting-edge tech with practical solutions for maintaining basic operations. For example, backup power systems, offline management tools, and hybrid tech solutions are necessary to keep facilities running efficiently when internet or power disruptions occur.
Staying on top of facility management trends just got a whole lot easier. IFMA's FMJ magazine is now completely digital. Explore the latest trends, strategies, and expert insights, all streamlined and 100% free. No fluff, no hassle, just the tools you need to stay ahead. Start reading now at fmj.ifma.org.
For FM managers working in Africa, the focus is often on finding creative, cost-effective ways to use technology without relying on constant connectivity. We're also seeing increased interest in solar energy and other renewable sources to help bridge the gaps in electricity availability, which ties back into the broader theme of sustainability. The key takeaway for all of us is that technology is no longer optional. It's becoming essential for optimizing facility performance. Whether it's digital twins, IoT sensors, or automated building management systems, our role is increasingly intertwined with technology. But for those of us working in regions with infrastructure challenges, it's about using the right tech that fits within our local contexts. Now, let's shift to health and well-being, a trend that skyrocketed in importance after the pandemic. Our role as facility managers now include creating environments that promote physical and mental health, going far beyond just maintaining clean operational buildings. If you look at the EMEA region, this means we need to think about air quality, ventilation, ergonomics, and even the psychological impact of the spaces we manage. Occupants expect more from their workspaces. They want environments that support well being, and that means everything from good lighting and clean air to access to green areas. Europe is adopting WELL certification, which focuses on building designs that prioritize health. And facility managers in the European region are being asked to implement better ventilation systems, install air purification technologies, and ensure that spaces are designed to reduce stress and increase productivity. Now, in practical terms, we're tasked with investing in air filtration systems and creating more flexible, people-friendly environments, frankly. In the Middle East, where health and safety standards are already high in public buildings, the challenge is to make sure we maintain those standards as we transition to more high-tech, smart facilities. This is especially critical in high-traffic spaces like malls, airports, and corporate offices. Similarly, in Africa, the growing focus on workplace well-being is pushing FM professionals to reassess how their facilities are designed and maintained to support occupant health. Ultimately, our role is shifting from being purely operational to being more human-centric, ensuring that the spaces we manage are not only functional, but also safe and supportive for those who use them. Now, going to the fourth trend, hybrid work environments and flexible spaces. The pandemic has accelerated that. As more organizations across EMEA adopt flexible working models, facility managers have to rethink office layouts and space utilization. Gone are the days of rigid, fixed office setups. Today, we need to create agile and flexible spaces that can adapt to different number of employees on any given day. In Europe, hybrid working has become the norm in many sectors. And as facility managers, we're tasked with creating dynamic workspaces that can support both in-office and remote work. This means rethinking everything from desk arrangements to meeting spaces. Concepts like hot desking and shared workspaces are becoming standard, and we have to ensure that our facilities can support collaboration while maintaining health and safety standards. In the Middle East, hybrid working is gaining traction, particularly among multinationals, and facility managers need to strike the balance between maintaining traditional workspaces and incorporating flexible solutions. In Africa, hybrid work is still emerging, but as internet infrastructure improves, the demand for flexible office solutions is growing. We're now managing facilities that are not always at full capacity, so space utilization becomes a key metric. Our focus is shifting towards enabling smart, tech-driven work environments that allow employees to easily transition between working from home and the office. As FM professionals, we have to ensure that technology infrastructure like Wi-Fi, AV systems, and smart booking tools work seamlessly alongside the physical office environment. Finally, let's talk about data-driven decision-making. In FM, we've always made decisions based on operational experience, but now we have the tools to make those decisions more accurate and informed than ever before. The explosion of IoT sensors, smart building technology, and facility management software means that we can collect massive amounts of data on how our buildings are being used. From tracking energy consumption and occupancy rates to monitoring maintenance needs in real time, the challenge isn't collecting the data, it's knowing what to do with it. Facility managers are now expected to analyze this data and use it to optimize everything from energy usage to cleaning schedules. In Europe, many FM teams are leveraging advanced analytics to make their operations more efficient. For example, predictive maintenance using data from IoT devices can save thousands by identifying potential failures before they happen. In the Middle East, where large, complex facilities like airports and stadiums are common, data-driven facility management is critical for efficiency and cost control. In Africa, as digital infrastructure improves, there's a growing interest in using data to manage resources more effectively. For FM professionals, this means learning to work with data analysts or even developing our own data interpretation skills to make informed, cost-saving decisions. The takeaway here is that data-driven decision-making isn't just about numbers. It's about transforming those numbers into actionable insights that can improve the performance and sustainability of the facilities we manage. Now, that wraps up our discussion on the emerging trends in facility management in the EMEA region. From sustainability and technology to health-focused design and flexible workspaces, the FM landscape is changing fast. And it's on us, as facility managers, to adapt and thrive in this new environment. By staying ahead of these trends, we can continue to add value to the business and people we serve.
Thanks for tuning in to the Connected FM podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to rate and review the show because it really helps us reach more listeners just like you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. See you next time.